Hello, Wildwood.
Hello out there in Wildwood land. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
Feliz Año Nuevo. I don't know how to say it in another language besides Spanish.
If you know how to say Happy New Year in another language besides English, you can put it in the chat.
Please.
So Miss Estes, this is our annual New Year Assembly 2021. Can you believe it?
No, and I've been waiting for this year for a long time.
Yes, you and many, many people. So Happy New Year out there in Wildwood land. It's great to be together like this. And today we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to share New Year traditions from around the world. Thank you, Miss Mastriani in Japanese. Wow. When you come on, Miss Mastriani will be joining us in the broadcast booth, and she'll have to say that in Japanese in the beautiful language. Thank you. So, Miss Estes, today we have a lot to share as usual during this assembly. All the great things that are going on in Wildwood. Thank you, thank you. And so when you put it into the chat of a different language, we'll pop it in there. Thank you, Ted. And so, Miss Estes, one of the traditions around the world that we like to celebrate is just this idea that we're welcoming the new year, bringing in light and joy, and we're saying goodbye to the old year and the things that we're ready to just get rid of, throw away.
I love it.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I was growing up, we made sure to sweep and clean the house on the day before New Year's because we needed to make sure we made enough room for all the good luck.
Yes.
We wanted all the energy of all the good luck to be in the house for January 1st. So that was our New Year tradition. So
we'll be doing that together here at Wildwood in our own way. And so people like your family had their own tradition. And then in some countries, the whole country joins in for a tradition. So should we get started?
Please, please.
Okay, so we want to let people know that a little bit later in the assembly, if you have 2 pieces of paper and something to write with, you'll be able to join us there. Thanks, Aiden. And we also, people are doing a great job in the chat. So the chat is for us to say encouraging things for the people that are brave enough to get into the broadcast booth with us. And they're also to share New Year traditions, how you say Happy New Year in different languages. So please use the chat appropriately. Okay, so I think everyone knows how we start our assembly, Miss Estes.
Yes, we do. Welcoming somebody.
Yeah, and every month it seems we get to welcome new students. So Miss Catherine is backstage as normal, and I think she has a slideshow for us to welcome 3 new students today.
I can't wait to meet them. Let's see who they are. Look at that face. It's like pudding. I love it.
So this is Brendan Kaiser. He just joined K1 with Miss Carol and Miss Maggie. And I was actually in Carol's class, and he was doing what he loves to do, which is make inventions, make magic and magic potions.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait to meet him.
And of course, as you and I are cat lovers, he loves his cats.
Oh, yes. Yes, she's somewhere around here.
Rufus and Maisie are at home. I'm at school. So thanks, Luke, for saying that to Brendan. Welcome to Wildwood, Brendan. And we will make sure you feel like you're a part of the community. And then we have 2 brothers. You want to read?
I can't wait. We have Wyatt Clark. He's in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. My son moved here in 6th grade. So welcome to the family, Wyatt. Wyatt is an avid reader. He enjoys basketball and soccer. Wyatt also enjoys eating out, playing video games, and hanging out with friends and family. Oh, I know so many kids who enjoy those same things.
Welcome, Wyatt. Yes, that's
that's you. That's right.
And Wyatt came to us from Northampton.
Oh, nice.
So welcome, Wyatt.
Very cool.
And then he has a brother.
Hello, Dakota.
Dakota is in Miss Jag's class in grade 2, and like his brother, Dakota enjoys basketball and soccer. He enjoys eating out, hanging out with friends and family, and playing video games. Both Wyatt and Dakota attended Jackson Street School in Northampton, which I consider our sister school over there in Northampton. And Wyatt actually was in middle school because that's what they do in Northampton, and now he gets to be in 6th grade with us and be a leader. So welcome to both of you.
We can't wait to get to know you better.
Thanks for the shout outs. And I know Miss Jag's class and the whole 6th grade have already started to welcome both of them. All right, let's move right along. How about if we just take a minute right now to announce our shining stars?
Yes, let's announce our shining
stars.
Yeah, let me get to make sure I have that in front of me.
Okay. You want to go first?
I will, because I love her. Her name is Ayanna Clark. She's in 5th grade with Mr. Owen. Oh, Ayanna, I miss you so. I wish I could see more of you. You have really shown out with the I in STAR for trying my best. Ayanna has worked incredibly hard and been very responsible about getting her work done, especially math assignments. Every day at the what I need time, which is win time, she stays in the meeting to make sure she has done the work correctly and to make sure she turns it in. Some of the math we've done is really different than what students are used to, but Ayanna tries her best to understand it and always gets it done. Way to go, Ayanna.
Ring in the new year, Ayanna. Way to go. Okay, so we're going to move over to grade 2 in Miss Hurd and Miss Riley's class. Amanda, so these are things that your teachers have said about you. So Mr. Owen nominated Ayanna.
Oh,
so
yes.
Amanda always has a smile on her face, and she's such a caring classmate. At the beginning of the year, she had a lot of challenges with math, but she never gave up. She worked so hard, and now she has a lot of great ideas and problem-solving skills, and your teachers love hearing your voice when she shares with the class. Way to go, Amanda. You want to do the next?
Do I get to share Chica?
Yeah, you get.
Oh, Chica. That's my girl. Chica has a great attitude about learning. She is an engaged student. She tries her best at everything she does. And when something is tricky for her, she always asks for help. Ms. Hurd and Ms. Riley see you. She has grown so much as a learner this year. And I'm so excited for her being a shining star. Yay, Chica.
Whew. Oh, wait.
Yay, ring that bell.
Okay, next in art, grade 3. And I think we actually might be seeing this 3rd grader in the broadcast room later. A little preview here. Gigi. Gigi is doing an outstanding job in art. She is bold. Listen to this. Fearless about trying new art making techniques. She's making a lot of art during art meets and in her free time. All that practice is paying off. She's becoming a stronger, more creative, more passionate artist. She's sharing these skills with her classroom community. Keep it up, Gigi.
And I get to share the 6th and 5th grade?
What a great thing. Yes.
Yeah. So these 3 students are going to K3 to show the K3 friends a couple of their exercise moves. Shout out to Nina, to Maeve, and to B. Woo! Congratulations, our 6th and 5th grade leaders. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so these are, for all of you in the Wildwood community who's tuning in right now, these are workout circuits that the 5th and 6th graders have created with Mr. B. So if you need to have a little energizer, get your heart beating, you also can see these circuits. Okay, finally, the last one is a special shout out to an entire class, otherwise known as Mossy Woods.
That would be a constellation. A group of shining stars, right?
Yes, a constellation. Yes, that's right. Absolutely. There were a few tech issues, as there always seems to be in this online world. And all of the students took their virtual jobs so seriously that when we, the teachers, or a student has a tech issue, they jump right into their jobs and help and support each other. They'll do things like send a link, make suggestions about what to do, to solve the problem. Encourage people to keep trying to solve the problem. We're really proud of them. And in the words of Mrs. Moss, yatao!
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 Woohoo!
I guess is a made-up word to say, woo, way to go.
Nice job. And I mean, this world requires us to be patient and to have support. So I just love it that Mossy Woods is being a leader in their class for each other.
Absolutely. So are you ready for our first New Year tradition?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. This one comes from Spain. And I told Miss Estes to bring grapes with her. So in Spain, this is a true tradition. You take grapes. And the grapes represent, you have 12, one for each month. And the idea is, you got your grape? I got my grape.
I have it there.
Okay.
I had it.
So the idea is to pop them into your mouth. If you get it into your mouth, okay, that's January. Good luck. You get good luck for January 2021. February, your turn.
March comes after February.
Go ahead. April.
May.
Good. June.
Oh, July. I love it.
Oh, summertime. It's going to be so great. August.
And then we will be in the new school year.
September.
It's going to be fantastic.
Valeria, you do this? Okay. October, my birthday month.
November. Thanksgiving's going to be awesome.
And December. We'll be together and waiting for 2022. Here we go. I can't miss. Oh, yes. All right. Way to go, Ms. Estes. So that tradition comes to you from Spain. All right. Now, Ms. Estes, I'm just looking over here, and we're going to do another. We're waiting for Mr. K, and I don't see him in the broadcast booth, so I might text him, but we're going to do another tradition.
Okay.
Yeah. So this tradition is going. Oh, here he is. Hi, Mr. K. Is your student going to join us, Mr. K? Let's see. I'm going to bring you up here. Ready? Everyone out there in Wildwood Land, let's welcome the one and only Mr. K in third grade.
We are missing Gigi. We can't find her right now.
Okay.
I was giving her a moment before joining, but
all right. Well, here's what we'll do. I'm gonna take you away while you keep trying.
Okay.
We're gonna introduce another tradition that everyone can participate in.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Everyone.
We are flexible thinkers, Nick. We're flexible thinkers.
Yes, exactly.
We just change it up. We change it up. We got this.
Okay. Here we go. So everyone out there in Wildwood Land, you take a piece of paper. Oh, there's Gigi. Gigi's here.
Is she here?
Yep. Hi, Gigi.
Fabulous.
Come on, Gigi, let's go serious.
You're on.
Hey, Gigi, I thought I lost you. I'm so glad you're here to take this over.
Sorry.
All right. Gigi, are you finding a nice place to be? Get yourself comfortable. Can you say hi so we know that we can hear
Don't
you?
do anything. Oh, what?
Gigi, you with us? All right.
She's hearing us.
All right. So, Mr. K, you and Gigi get to explain this incredible thing that you created.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
we can hear you just fine, Gigi. Yes.
So we're gonna.
Gigi, would you like to start and tell
Yeah.
them a little bit about what Metaphor Friday was and how it could become a tradition in Wildwood? It was a lot of fun, right? So you go ahead,
Okay.
Gigi.
I'm gonna get it. Okay. At the end of so at the end of the year, our class wrote metaphors about 2020. A metaphor is this. I'm just gonna read my metaphor.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, 2020 is like a llama spitting on my face.
Yes, thank you, Gigi. So we learned that metaphors are things that aren't alike, and except for maybe in one or two ways, but are usually very different. but you can use them to explain or to give a description of something else. So in this case, we describe 2020 by comparing it to things that it is not really like in real life. And Gigi, perfect example. Thank you. Nick, did you have the slide?
All right. Yes.
You
So thank you, Gigi. So this was an activity that you all did in 3rd grade. How fantastic. And so
Yes,
we're going to show the slideshow. Mr. K, do you want to describe it? It's projected now.
Great. So this slideshow is just, we created slides out of our metaphors, and you can see the full presentation on the Mr. K's class webpage, where you can see all the students' work. But here are just a few examples, and if you like it or you enjoy our farewell to 2020 metaphors, then you can check out the rest of it over on our page. Go ahead, Nick.
All right, here we go. Ready, Miss Catherine? Oh, Gigi's was love but hated. Ooh.
So the one she shared with us for the assembly was that 2020 is like a llama spitting on my face.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But she had many, many metaphors
I
on that
see
one.
that, like a basketball hitting my head. Miss Estes, can you read that? Oh, that happened to me once, vomiting after getting off a roller coaster.
Oh.
Oh.
Me falling off of a cliff into a waterfall.
Oh, Gigi, me falling off a horseback ride while turning. Yeah, there was a lot in 2020 that was really rough. Okay, let's see another slide. Oh, Will's. Mr. K, you want to read that one from Will?
Sure. 2020 is like a timeout that you didn't have anything to do with.
Yes, it is. I'm tired of this timeout.
2020 is like getting bucked off a horse.
Yeah.
Yes, and it hurts.
It hurts. It does.
Aspen, you're so right. I've never been on a horse, but I can only imagine. Okay, let's see. We got a couple more, I think. Oh, Elena's.
2020 is like a cookie mixed with snail slime. Disgusting and definitely not edible.
Oh, Elena. Okay, I think we okay.
I think this is our last one for today.
Yeah.
This is Kyan.
Oh, Kyan.
2020 was like watching grass grow because COVID shut all the fun activities down.
Oh.
Hashtag boring.
And 2020 again was like being in a timeout for something I didn't do. How true, Kyan, because I did not get to leave my house much. Oh, Mr. K, thank you. And you can see the full slideshow right at your website, the Mr. K and Miss Courtney website.
Yep, you got it. Thank you so
right.
much for letting us share.
All right, thanks, Mr. K, and thank you to Gigi.
Oh man, those were creative.
So
I felt it.
Yes.
I felt it.
So now we get to express a little bit about how we want to, and this is a tradition that's in many parts of the world for New Year's. You think about the old year, 2020, and you think about the things that you really didn't like about it, that you just want to let go. And so you take your piece of paper. I wrote 2020 on my piece of paper. And then on the other side, or the same, you don't have to do that. That's just the way I did it. We're going to give you like 30 seconds to write down all the things that you didn't like about 2020 that you just want to say goodbye to. Okay? All right. So let's do that now. Starting now, we'll do it for about maybe 15, 20 seconds. Everybody got a piece of paper?
I have it.
And if you want to put it into the chat, of course, you can do that too. That's right, Carlos. We're going to rip it up. Here we go. Ready? Go.
I did not like coronavirus.
Oh.
I did not like staying home.
Oh, I'm so with you. I did not like not getting to see my grandchild. Deal.
I did not like not being able to see my mother-in-law.
Oh, yes.
I did not like not being able to travel.
Oh, I did not like not being able to see Wildwood students and teachers and families in person.
I did not like missing all of our students so much all the time.
Yes. All right, so it sounds like we got a pretty good list. And I
Okay.
think Carlos already predicted. In some countries, you rip it up, some places, and other places, you actually, in Ecuador, you put it inside a kind of a doll type shape, and then you burn it safely, of course, with your family. Yeah, I'm so with you, Jamie. So let's just rip it up because I don't want anyone starting a fire in their home. So don't do that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! 2020! Get out of here! Go away! Come on, rip it more. All right. I'm just gonna throw it up in the office. There we go. Woo! All right. Thank you, Fernando. That's a big list. Yeah. Okay. And then in many countries, cultures, religions, traditions, we bring in the new year with light and with love and with happiness. And to kick that off, we're going to invite Miss Mastriani to share a tradition that K3 is really sharing with the whole school. So Miss Mastriani, here you go. Hi.
明けましておめでとうございます.
Oh,
So that's Happy New Year in Japanese.
how beautiful.
And I thought we can start off by the video that
Yes.
quickly made this morning
Yeah,
with
wow.
my Cakery Friends.
Fantastic.
Hi, Wildwood friends. So Cakery wants to share a project we are doing. So Jimmy, would you ask the first question to Wildwood?
Would you want to bring joy to Wildwood?
And if they do, what should they do?
If they get a can like this.
That's a great idea. Okay, so that's the first thing you're going to do, right?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Declan. K3. Make sure you empty the can first.
Thank you, Declan.
This is you're supposed to get a can, then decorate this top hat, and then go to the wildwood, and then you can dig a hole, and then and also ask your parent to drill a hole through the bottom.
And why do we drill the hole on the bottom? You remember?
So then the rainwater can go through.
Right. And then when you dig a hole, how far down do you have to put the can?
At least that far down.
At least that far down. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Jasper.
My name's Solomon, and I drew a kitty doing the obstacle course on my can.
Kira, where is the orange heart?
Near the garden.
Near the garden. Okay. And Hugh, can you tell us?
Please dig a hole on the orange line of the heart. If we have enough, and the heart will be lit up.
All lit up. And does either of you remember which nights we're going to light up the candle?
Sundays and Fridays.
Fridays and Saturdays.
Fridays and Saturdays.
Yep, Fridays and Saturdays. And when you go there, what do people need to do? Do they have to wear a mask? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then keep their distance too, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But it'll be on Fridays and Saturdays.
Only the perfect night.
That's right. Only on perfect nights. Because why? If it was windy,
the flames might blow around and start a wildfire.
That's right. Okay. Thank you, Kira and Hugh.
Okay.
Wow. So that was amazing, Miss Mastriani. There were so many comments about how brave they were.
Because I get really nervous. I don't like to be right here too, but they helped me.
Yeah.
So I hope my Wildwood community. I hope you can join K3 in bringing light and joy to our community. We're hoping that our first lighting can happen tomorrow night. So I will be the one to light up the tea candles and placing it in the can. Tomorrow night there might be 2 or 3, but we're hoping that with everybody joining, eventually our 2 hearts that I drew behind the hill, behind the Wildwood garden, will be filled with lights, just like you said. And we're also accepting tea lights donations from everybody.
Okay, sounds good.
Beautiful project, Ms. Mastriani. And so, is there a particular time that people could show up? Lights after
after dark, anytime after dark, and if you could respect each other and keep distance, wear masks, but definitely, give a big hello, and also respect the lights too. You can walk around the heart, but be very careful.
Beautiful.
So we hope to continue that for a few weeks.
Fabulous. Thank you. And you actually drew that orange heart on the hillside.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Thank you, Ms. Mastriani. It's such a great way for us to come together as a community. So I look forward to coming. And it's a 3-day weekend, right? So it's only Friday and Saturday, though.
Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Please tell K3 thank you for creating the video.
Thank you.
Project. Take care.
That was an awesome video. Thank you.
Whoop. Okay, so this is our theme this year, is how we're going to bring in 2021, and especially in the wintertime, sharing light and love and happiness with others. And Miss Catherine in the tech room, in the computer lab, created a project that I said, you got to share this with everybody. So we're going to invite Miss Catherine to come out. Oh, there she is.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Hi, Miss Catherine.
Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to see you all and see all the awesome comments that are going along. So one thing that we do every year in 2nd grade is we make postcards that we send to different places, and the kids get a chance to practice copying and pasting and adding. Yes, I saw you too, Daniel. I can see all your comments, which is awesome. And they get to pick up make some pictures. And this year I had been talking to my sister, who is a pediatrician. She's a doctor in California, and to some of my friends who are nurses. And we were talking about how to make. They've been under so much stress because there are a lot of people who are getting sick, and so people in hospitals, the nurses and doctors are doing so much work for people. And so we decided to make our project to send the post. I was asking them, what can I do to help to make people happier, or just to bring a little something to them? They're like, we love to get cards and little notes. And so I was like, you know what? Let's make our postcards to the doctors and nurses and healthcare workers and even volunteers at the places nearby. So we created some postcards for joy. And we ended up sending 66 postcards to hospitals and the survival center nearby, and all over the place. When you make your postcard, oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I realized that sometimes postcards get kind of lost in the mail. So one nice thing was that when I got them printed, they actually printed up 2 copies of everything. So I used a whole lot of stamps. But so here are just a few of our postcards for joy that I've created with different people. So here it is when I was putting the stamps on, and actually I had Theo, my first grader, help me put the stamps on. And you can see some of the nice messages. Thank you, nurses and medical workers. Thank you for helping us during this pandemic. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for helping my mommy bring the baby in, because some people actually had specific people who they wanted to send things to. And here are some of the pictures that they made to go on the back of the picture. Sometimes some of them took pictures of themselves. Unfortunately, Daniel and Mahali's pictures got switched on their postcards because the print shop switched it up. So I'm going to be sending that again. But it was so fabulous to see all these pictures. And I know that the nurses and doctors and volunteers are going to really love them. I sent them out sometime last week, so I'm hoping that they got them. I know once in a while the postcards don't end up showing up, and that's always disappointing. But I know my sister was really excited with the project because she's trying to help as many people as possible, and a lot of the nurses that I know are very excited to get some of those. So anyway, thank you all, second graders. I was so appreciative of all the hard work you did. Yay.
Thank you so much. And I'm noticing in the chat, Ms. Catherine, that people remember doing that when they were younger too. So it's great to have these kinds of traditions at Wildwood. So thank you so much.
Yep. Okay. See you later. Bye.
All right, Miss Estes, we're moving right along.
I am so inspired. I just want you to know, I have 2 opportunities to contribute light to the world. I can bring a tea light down to help with the hearts, the shining hearts on Friday and Saturday. And I can write a postcard. I hadn't even thought of that. These are things I can do. Oh, I love it.
Absolutely. Yes, I think, nowadays people hardly ever get mail, real mail, So when you go to your mailbox and you see some real mail, or you get it at work, it means a lot to people.
Yes, and the healthcare workers, like Jim is saying, they're working so hard. They've been working so hard for so long.
Right.
And my heart just goes out to them. Thank you, Jim, for saying that.
So, that we have a couple of 5th graders who we're going to interview actually, but I'm trying to get them in. So why don't we go on to the last part of the assembly first, and I'll see if I can get them hooked up. Okay. And so we always, Miss Estes, we always save time at the last part of the assembly to, say goodbye to people. And we call them shooting stars. And these are both students and staff members who are leaving Wildwood before our next assembly. And so we have a slideshow. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be feeling our feelings a bit, and then we'll have a special way to say goodbye to them off as they go off to their new homes. So here we go. So these are the Wildwood shooting stars. You want to read the first one?
I do, because I'm going to miss him. This is my friend Sebastian, and Sebastian will miss all the teachers, his friends, actually being in the school and seeing everybody.
Right.
He will miss the school playground and specials. He and his family are moving to Vermont on January 29th.
Oh, how beautiful. Sebastian, Vermont is a beautiful place, and your new school is lucky.
Yes.
All right, who do we have next? Oh, Calvin, do you want to read this one again? Because I'm still looking for the 5th graders as well, but go ahead.
Okay, I'll do it. Calvin, another good friend of mine. The things that Calvin has loved about Wildwood are his amazing teachers, the incredible library, the playground, and the art projects he's gotten to do at school. He will miss Amherst, but is excited to live near his grandparents in Salem. He gets to be closer to his grandparents. Thank you, Calvin, for sharing your light with us.
Bye, Calvin. And who do we have next?
Krithig.
Krithig moved to our northern neighbor in Canada and Ontario. And here's a beautiful picture of him. He was with us for a short time in the kindergarten, K3 for a half a year. And he likes to be in Miss Mastriani's class, working with his friends in small groups, especially highlighting words in a poem sheet and then drawing. Krithig is an expert on big cats like tigers, leopards, and panthers. And get this, the name of his new school is called the Tiger Jeet Singh School. And that was amazing to him. We'll miss you, Kritik. And we also leave time to say goodbye to staff members. So we have one staff member who's leaving, who's been with us. I think it looks like Miss Catherine's getting it ready.
Mm-hmm.
For 14 years. And it's Miss Todd. Betsy Todd has been the room B teacher for 14 years. And she sent this beautiful photo of her all dressed up. She's going off to new adventures. And this is her with her husband. And she said, a building doesn't make a school. It's the people who make the school. And you all make Wildwood the special and inclusive experience that it is. Wow.
Thank you, Betsy, for sharing your light with us.
All right, so I think we're ready to go on. I'm just going to scroll down and see if we have our fifth. Oh, we have Catherine here. And let's see, do we have Al Hassan and Jordan yet? I know there's a way to go below. Catherine, Miss Catherine backstage, do you see Al Hassan or Jordan? Not yet. Okay. So why don't we do, Catherine, from music, why don't we do our closing song? And I'm just going to spend a couple minutes still trying to find those fifth graders. And that will be the finale if we can get them in here. Okay? All right. Best wishes to Betsy. We're going to miss her. And we know she's going to do great things as she moves on to a new phase in her life. So let's welcome Catherine. We always like to have at the end of our assembly a song.
Hi, everybody.
And I'm going to remove myself and let you know.
Hi, everyone. So I was thinking, like you all were, about 2020 transition into 2021. And there's been a lot of challenges. There's been a lot of things that have made me really happy. Seeing all of you has made me really happy. But there's also been a lot of challenges. And so a song that I thought of that's about pushing through challenges is a song called Ain't Gonna Let Nobody Turn Me Around. It's an African-American civil rights song that was written based on an African-American spiritual. And the thing about it is you can change the words based on whatever you're going through at the moment. And then singing it can help you to move through that. So I want to say a special thank you to Miss Applegate's class, who helped me come up with some of the things that we might need to work through to get to where we want to be. So some of this is inspired by Miss Applegate's students. And I hope you enjoy. If you know it, sing along or just listen. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on to freedom land. Next up is COVID. Ain't gonna let no COVID turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no COVID turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on to freedom land. A lot of the students were saying that they struggle with being lonely, they struggle with being kind of anxious about the world, and singing together was really nice today. So anxiety. Ain't gonna let anxiety turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let anxiety turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on to freedom land. Kids also talked about the world and a lot of the things that have been happening in the past couple of weeks. So we can sing about racism. We don't want racism to turn this around. Ain't gonna let racism turn me around. turn me round. Ain't gonna let racism turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on to freedom land. Injustice ain't gonna let injustice turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let injustice turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on to freedom land. So whatever you are going through, whatever you are struggling with, keep on going. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from all the people in history in the past who have faced struggles and have kept going. Makes us all a better people. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on to freedom land. Thanks, guys.
Got our tissues. Thank you, Catherine. That was awesome.
Miss Allison, you're muted.
Okay,
I just wanted to let you know I had to have a little light for you.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to Miss Applegate's class.
wow. Thank you so much, Catherine. And I noticed in the chat, people were saying that music is giving them strength. during the song.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
Keep singing, everybody.
All right. I'll head out.
All right, bye-bye. All right, so Miss Estes, we have an ending that another way to stay strong is by connecting with people that we love. And we've started a project that we've been talking about the last month or so called the Wildwood Story Project. And we have two fifth graders, Jordan and Al Hassan, who are backstage. They made it, they persevered to close our assembly by telling a little bit about, they did family interviews, and it's now, they were brave enough to upload it to our Wildwood Family Stories site. And so everyone can listen to these interviews that they did. A fourth grader, Lewis Wells, also interviewed his 85-year-old grandmother and heard stories about her childhood. So thank you, Lewis, for that. And let's add Al Hassan and Jordan. Welcome. How are you guys? Good?
Good.
Good to see you. Thank you for being brave enough to join us today. So
Hi.
I understand that the whole fifth grade, one of your assignments was to interview family members. Is that true? So
Yeah.
yeah, and the two of you, why don't we just start out by asking each one of you who you interviewed?
I'll go first. I interviewed my dad.
Your dad, fantastic. And how about you, Jordan?
I interviewed my grandmother.
Your grandmother, fabulous. And during the interview, like, what was it like for you? How did you like it?
The interview was pretty fun, hearing about my dad's childhood, what it was like for him in Egypt, especially Alexandria, and it was very cool hearing about his mom or my grandmother, and about how she was so determined about my dad's childhood and how she really wanted him. She did the best for him. So as my dad too, or my granddad.
Fabulous. Oh, yes. I listened to the interview, and I have to admit, I got a little teary just listening about your grandmother and how much you wanted your dad to be a good person. How about you, Jordan? What did you learn about your grandma?
Well, I learned how lucky I am to be at Wildwood, such a great school, and and how funny and great my grandma is.
Yeah, yeah. And tell us, Jordan, where did your grandma grow up?
In Haiti.
In Haiti. Wow. And what did she say about the schools and how and what stood out for her as a student?
Doing math and like enjoy doing writing.
Yeah, yeah, fantastic. Did anything, the last question I'll ask both of you, did anything surprise you? Did you learn something new about your father or about your grandma?
I mean, no, not really. I didn't really learn anything, but it was just fun hearing about how persistent my grandmother was, and also my grandfather, and how they really wanted the best for my dad's childhood, and other things like that.
Beautiful. How about you, Jordan?
I learned that my grandma likes to jump rope. She used to like to jump rope when she was younger.
Miss Estes, I'm sorry. I just started asking all these questions. Do you have any questions?
I just think that this is such a great project, and you asked the question that I wanted to know is what did you learn that was new?
Yeah.
Because I remember when my sons were asking their grandmother questions like this for a project, and I learned stuff about my own mother I didn't even know. So you're helping everybody get closer in your family. It's a great idea.
Thank you both. And I'll send out the link to all families and staff. Again, you all can become a member of the Wildwood Family Story community, and then you'll have permission to do these interviews. I'll send you out the link. It's very simple. You create an account on StoryCorps, and that's what Jordan and Al Hassan's family did. So everyone can do this, and everyone can actually record their own story. So thank you for getting it started. Thank you to Louis. If you want to hear about Louis's grandmother and what it was like growing up during World War II, it's quite a story. And I even put a story up myself, and Jordan and Al Hassan, it's about when I was in 5th grade. So you can hear about little Nikki.
Pretty convenient.
What's that?
I said pretty convenient.
Yes, it's convenient. Yes. All right. So we're going to say goodbye to you two. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye.
And this is bringing us to the end of the assembly, Miss Estes. We're going to do one last thing.
Can I just make sure everybody knows this is a tea light? Because it dawned on me that people might not know. So that's what a tea light looks like.
Thank you so much.
So, all right, last thing.
Last thing is to make wishes for the new year. You take your second piece of paper if you want to write 2021.
Okay.
And you write down a wish, a hope, a dream, a goal, a resolution. All right, we're going to give you 30 seconds to write something down. That's something you want to have happen in 2021.
I'd like to go to the beach again.
Oh, of course, I'd like to see my grandchild, Theo. You're out there in Los Angeles. I would like us all to be back together at Wildwood for sure.
I want to be able to walk into someone's classroom and say hi.
Oh, yes.
I want to be able to have a big gathering at my house.
Oh, great. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So once you've written a few things, this one we're not ripping up. You're going to fold it into maybe like 4 parts and find a place to put it in your house. I hope so too, Luke, that it's better. I found a tin box. You can put it in an envelope and you just put it away and you don't look at it until the end of the year.
Until the end of the year. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Have more video calls with my family. That's a beautiful thing happening. All right, so this brings us to the end of the assembly. I want to thank you all. Thank you, Miss Estes.
Thank you, Nick. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell people, you can call me Miss Allison now.
Whoa, okay.
I had one of my Wildwood friends who has trouble with S's. They had trouble with SDs. And I said, why am I doing this to people? So feel free to call me Miss Allison. I don't want anyone tripping up on my name.
Okay, Miss Allison. All right, everyone. Lots of love to all of you. I was working on my heart. Send out the toot toot. And we're going to meet again on February 3rd for our annual African American read-in to kick off Black History Month. It's going to be a great event. Okay, keep smiling. Hang
Bye,
in,
everyone.
and don't forget about the Tea Light, the project that you can come on Friday and Saturday night. Take care.
Bye-bye. Be safe.
Thank you, Miss Catherine, backstage. Thank you to all our guests. And I'll send you the link once again so you can hear those fabulous stories. Or add your own. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy New Year.